by looking at the workflow capabilities of the IBM Cognos software. In this instance, I've logged in as the general manager of a particular hotel, in this case, the Gaston Hotel. And because I've logged in as a hotel manager, I can only see my hotel's information. There's a pretty strict security that you can put on this model that limits the data that people see when they log in. And because I am the GM of this one particular hotel, it's limited to my hotel's information. I can see here very quickly from the screen what the status of my forecast is at this point. Over here in the state column, I can see that reserve status actually means that I've actually opened my forecast for the current forecasting period. I've started working on it. I may have made some changes to it and saved it, but I've not submitted it to my manager for approval yet. Over here, I can see who the reviewer would be when I do submit it. I can see the last time the data was actually saved in the system. And if there are any comments associated with this forecasting process, I could see that over here, and who made the comment. And if I click on the little link, I can actually see what the comment is. So this is very useful if, for instance, I'm waiting to submit my forecast, if I'm waiting on a particular number from somebody. I can actually put that comment and attach it to my forecast so that anybody looking and trying to figure out why my forecast is not complete, they can actually see what that comment is and see why I'm waiting to maybe submit my forecast. I can also attach Excel spreadsheets, Word documents, what have you, to those comments as well as backup. So, maybe I've got a contract or something I'm waiting on a signature for before I submit my forecast. I could actually attach that to contract if I wanted to. So at this point, to actually open up my forecasting template, all I've got to do is click on the link up here, and it actually opens up my forecast in a new window for me. This screen shows me my actual forecasting template. And the forecasting template is made up of different tabs. We've split up our template into revenue and expenses. And this first tab shows the daily revenue for my hotel. The model automatically changes and closes out each day as it becomes an actual. So right now this model is in April of 2013. So January through March are actual numbers that have come in from the PMS and or GL system as far as rooms sold, rates, and revenue. And if I wanted to look at the actuals for any day within those first 3 months, I could actually click on the plus sign and expand those out and see the daily values. I can also come and expand any of the months going forward and look at what my forecasted room nights and rates are as well. Anything on the screen with a white background, I can actually update for my forecast. And anything with a gray background is pre-calculated for me. For instance, if I'm looking at the April 1st line, the first column on the screen shows me the rooms sold for April 1st, or the corresponding day, first day of April, last year, versus what I'm actually forecasting this year. So because this number is in the white background, I can actually update that if I want to the new number. Same thing with group. Then over to the right, the system actually automatically calculates for me what my occupancy percentage is for the day based upon the number of rooms that I've got available to sell for that day. Then I've got rates that I can look at last year versus this year and adjust those rates if need be for transient and group. If I scroll over to the next section, it actually blends those rates together. It's kind of an average daily rate. And then the system automatically calculates for me the total room revenue for last year versus the total forecast room revenue for this year. And if I scroll down to the bottom monthly total, this actually tells me what I'm forecasting for the month of April as far as total revenue. So basically, I can come in here to any of these tabs, make the adjustments to my forecast. And if I want to go ahead and submit that forecast to my manager, Simply all that I would do is first you save it by clicking on the green check mark icon. And then I would come out here and actually submit using the submit button. When I click on submit, you'll notice up in the toolbar it actually says locked down, which means I cannot make any more changes to this forecast for this month until my manager either rejects the forecast and sends it back to me, or the entire forecasting process starts over again from scratch next month. You'll notice also all of the white background cells that we could update before are now grayed out, which tells me visually that I can't make any more changes